Okay, hello everyone. Welcome along. We are live. And we are going. So, welcome everybody. Hope you're having a great day. A little bit different to what we originally planned, but this is where we're at. Hope you're doing great. We'll just be doing some laps around Bathurst today. Practice for this Saturday's big race. Hope you had an awesome weekend. And we are going. We'll see what happens. We may be able to get something else in or just see how confident. That's not a great start. Okay. Hail, cold tyres is a problem. 58 degrees at the moment. That does not help things at all. I got told about how hot it was out here in this track, but anyway, let's see how we go. Let's get some laps in. Tiptoe around the Griffins. We'll head up towards the cutting and we'll probably have to tiptoe through there as well. Yes, we will. Wow. This thing is slippery when wet, but it's dry. I don't like this car at best on cold tyres. Hey, Croaky, how you going, buddy? What's happening? Welcome along to a stream. Hope you're doing awesome. Let's see if I can get around a lap in the Porsche Cup car for the OSR Bathurst 12 Hour, which is this weekend. We will need to qualify. I've got to survive though. That's my quest for my team. We've had 2 cracks. We've only got through 3 turns. Here we go. This is looking better. Oh, it just doesn't feel safe through there. Like the steering wheel wants to kill me. There's a 0X. Okay, let's go nice and gentle through here. The first couple laps until we start feeling confident in this car on this track in the hot conditions. 60 degrees on track, everyone. Oof. They're really trying to make us work for this prequel. Oh, there we go. Where is everyone joining from? What's happening? If you are watching and you're on the vertical stream, flip it horizontal. You'll get a better aspect of the speed because of the peripheral vision is not there on the vertical one. But hey, at least you can see a bit better than looking at it. Best lap around Bathurst, Crikey. I'm not sure in the Porsche Cup car. I haven't really done any full laps in the Porsche Cup car before around here, so that's why we're practicing today. We were doing 204s mids in the GT3 McLaren during the Bathurst 12 Hour. We were doing very, very low 208s in the Gen 3 supercar, most likely in the 207s. Sorry, I was getting messages from work. Thank you all for joining. Let's see if we can get comfortable around here. Nah, we can't. We held it though. I've got to work out that corner. Man, 60 degrees is nasty. Oh, nah, that's wall. Oh, man. She just slides everywhere. Let's try that again. There goes my mirror. Oh, how did everyone like the motorsports over the weekend? There was a lot of it. Come on, Bathurst. Don't be so nasty to me. Okay, so there we go. So we're in the Porsche Cup car. We're practicing for this weekend's Bathurst 12 hours by Oceanic Sim Racing. We're trying to get ready for pre-quali, which is Friday night. I will not be the one pre-qualifying. I will be the one driving a stint or 2 or 3. And we'll go from there. But this is what today is. It's just practice for Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So it's pre-quali Friday, it's proper quali Saturday, and then the race is Sunday, all telecast on SimSpeed. Some of the best sim racers in the world will be racing in it, and then we'll be there as well, hopefully. So that's what today, this is pretty much what the whole week is. I'll probably do 1 or 2 races a day. It is week 13 though in iracing, so it's pretty crazy week with all the weird kind of races going on. But yeah, Porsche Cup car, which is the Porsche Cup cars, one of the classes. So they've got GT3, all 10, or they've got 10 cars in the GT3, and then they've got the Porsche Cup car as the second class. It's got a fairly big weight reduction for the race on the weekend. It's sorry, not weight reduction, weight added on as a penalty with a big power cut as well to make it a little bit slower than the GT3 cars. So we're adding 60 kilos in the balance of power, and I can't remember what the actual power cut is, but it is significant to make these things slower than normal. Now, happy to answer any questions. Hope you're having fun. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed all the racing car action on the weekend. Indy, NASCAR, F1 and supercars, obviously. So the track is 60 degrees, so there'll be a practice for that. I'll try and do also some practice for in the wet at some stage, because it will rain at some stage during the 12 hour. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, get around there. Hold it. There we go. It's really a place you've got to start feeling comfortable in it before you start going quick. And I don't feel comfortable yet in this car around this track. Well, that felt good though. Oh, OSR have a hosted practice session open at the moment if you're bored alone. Have they? Thanks, Chris. I'll jump on that in a sec. Let me get confident in the car. Give me a moment and I'll jump in when I can, for sure. Thanks for that. I just quickly got home. I've been dealing with some work stuff. Yeah, just quickly last minute. So I just basically test driving one of the sessions they've put up. So I'll go have a look at that, man. Thanks for letting me know, Chris. I don't want to get in there and kill everyone just yet, so give me a handful of laps and then we'll jump over in there for sure. Thank you to those who are liking the live. Thank you for those who are joining in for the first time. If you can chuck a follow down, that'd be awesome. If you're enjoying it. $2.12, so I've got to find About 6 seconds, but it is hot, 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 so... Come on. Hey, Frosty. Oh, that was too wide. Frosty number 2. Thank you. I was trying to work out what that was. New account. What happened to the old account, Frosty? What happened? What did you do? Welcome along, buddy. Thanks for the follow. Oh, little wall grab then. Oh, doesn't want to turn in. Doesn't want to turn in. We turned too late. We got it there, though. Okay. We're fighting time. Remember, we had that little wobble at McPhillamy, so whatever this time is, there's definitely more time in it. We just had a wobble there as well. Phone just need to log into the new phone. Okay, fair enough, Frosty. Hope you're doing well, mate. How was your weekend? What did you think of all the things? His name, a supercar for an edit. Oh, a supercar as in the McLaren 720S or just the Ford Mustang? I took too much time at that corner. Yeah, we're in the Porsche Cup car, Jamie. We're practicing for the OSR 12-hour on the weekend. I've just been told there's a hosted session up at the moment, so I'll go jump in that in a sec. I'm just in a test session. Just practicing. We've got 12 hours to get around. 720S, Frosty, which is the GT3 car. GT3 McLaren 720S is what we'll be also racing in the 12-hour this weekend and what we did in the last one. Yeah, it's so bouncy, Jamie. And there's a few times where it just hasn't turned in, and I'm like, well, how are you going to start turning in soon? But yeah, it's just not getting the grip because it's bouncing all over the place. But yeah, I've got to find a heap of time here. Like here, you don't want to go wide like that because it bounces all over the shot. There's a bump out there you've got to avoid, and I'm going too fast into that corner. So let me get up to speed, and then we'll jump into this other server. Oh, don't! It just doesn't want to turn in there when you get it wrong. The turning point, you're just slightly wrong. Are you doing the 12-hour? Yeah, with Peter. I'm not doing it with Peter, I am Peter, but no, I'm doing it with J-Mac, who we did it with last time. I'm doing the, we've got Andrew coming in to fill in for Cal. Oh, who? Sorry. J-Mac, who we did the last 12-hour with. Cal, who we did the last 12-hour with, but he's pulled out. We've got a guy called Andrew that we've just brought into the team for it. He's a very fast GT3 driver, so keen to see how he goes. He's been fitting in pretty well with the team the last couple of days, so he's going to be taking that spot. He's probably the fastest of the three of us now, Axiom, so yeah, that'll be this weekend. We've got a pre-quali yet, but I think we're nearly to the point where we should be fine. Oh, it just doesn't want to turn in there. Okay, that's a problem. This is just me test driving right now. There is a hosted server up done by Oceanic Sim Racing, which I'm about to jump into in a sec. I don't feel confident in this car just yet, so give me probably 15-20 minutes and I'll be over in the hosted one. Yeah, I'm very new, Jamie, to the Porsche Cup car. I haven't really driven it much at all. I tried to do some on Friday and it kicked my butt, man, but it was more the drivers around me. Once I started feeling comfortable in the car, it was actually not too bad. But yeah, I've just got to learn where the braking markers are for the, oh. And it's 60 degrees in server. So right now it's a nightmare to drive on. It's so slippery because it's so hot. Well, we hit the wall there, but we're okay. We've gone off there, but we're okay. Okay. It's 2:11. I need to find at least 2-3 more seconds here. Although it is hot, so that time's going to be fairly well off the pace. Either way. Thanks, Frosty. Hope you're doing well, mate. Oh. So did anyone enjoy the very first supercars? I'm sorry, the very first Formula 1 on the weekend? Did anyone get into it? Did anyone enjoy watching Mercedes win? Where are we at with Formula 1 at the moment? That's not the way. You can't see me. Oh, why am I over there? That's weird, hold on. Oh, I know why. There you go, now you can see me. Apologies, everyone. How do you find all these hosted sessions, dude? So this is not a hosted session, but I'm part of the OSR 12 hour, so they put up for their league members, so the people who are actually racing in them. We've known about OSR for a long time for the 12 hour. It's a very prestigious race, so we've been trying to get into it for a long time. We've done it the last 2 years. But all these leagues we find through things like Facebook and word of mouth in the community and stuff like that. But they're taking registration still at the moment, and it's coming up to be closed by this Friday, I think, because the race is pre-quali's Friday night. But yeah, we've just been in the community for a long time, so we know when all the big events are. I watch every second from Thursday to Sunday. Nice track star clips. I watched the majority of it as well. Very interesting weekend, I tell you what, those supercars. Oh, you did love it all, that's the main thing. Oh, hold on. Yeah, the Piastri thing was a little bit interesting. Thank you for the daily heartbeats, Mast and Jamie, you legends. Trying to push this stuff along a little bit better because I've been streaming for nothing for a very long time, so we're trying to put the daily heartbeats and things like that a little bit more in the forefront, so I can actually try and get a little bit back for everything that I'm doing. But yeah, I'm not very good at asking for money, so that's where we do it. Thank you for that. Okay, let's see if I can do this. So fun to watch, sure, so much action. Yeah, there was a heap of action. A lot of damage, and look, I'm not happy with what Brock Freeney did, but hey, I'll save that for the podcast episode I'll record at some stage. But yeah, it's good to see Kaseki get up there. It's great to see Rylan Gray do so well from the back of the grid. He's just got to work on his qualifying a bit. He's got the pace there, but looks really good in the car, which is really good. Oh, that's way too quick into there. No, we held it though. Come on. That's better through there as well. Quarter of a second up on our bests. But we lost a lot of time up here. Yeah, you don't want to hit that bump. You don't want to hit that bump at all. Oh man, that's nasty. This Porsche just doesn't want to drive straight. Oh. What was your highlight, Trackstar Clips? What was your highlight of the weekend? because I'm not sure what mine was. There were some really good passes from Brody. The F1 was a good start to the race, but then it sort of disappeared a little bit towards once Ferrari made the wrong strategy call. That was the end of that race. But yeah, I don't know, what was your highlight? There was some dangerous driving, I must admit. But it was good to see them banging shoulders when it was respectful. Bloody Aaron Cameron needs to defend his spot, I guess, a little bit too. He's got some good hot lap and pace as well, but he seems to be not as quick in the old race time. It's like same with Bates. I think Bates is great at qualifying, but just not as well on the racecraft yet. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting season. I'll tell you what, there's some Brody's looking quick, but there's some other people around him that are looking just as quick. Like I think Payne's got a really good car. He's just got to get a bit of luck. Ferrari making the wrong call. That doesn't sound like them at all. I know, Jamie. Everyone that was watching it was like, ah, typical Ferrari. And then they got a second chance to make the right call. And it would have been a better result for them. And they still said, nah, not today. We don't want the win. Although I think the second one, that was bad timing because I think they just gone past pit lane when Bottas pulled up. And I think by the time they got around again, the actual pit exit entrance was closed at that time. So I don't know whether the second one was as bad. But yeah, they had so many laps to do it on the first one. Would have been interesting to see if they could make those tyres last and do a one stop as well. Or if they would have both pushed each other a little bit more and actually worn out the tyres a bit more. So what is still 2:11.9, 2:11.3, that's well off the pace. Oh, the tail just wants to go. Ah. We might have to jump over the other server just in case it's a little bit cooler. Because I don't like this 60-degree heat stuff. Because I don't feel too bad. Like, it's not like I feel terrible in this car. Obviously, I'm not doing many laps without crashing. But it's got a lot to do with the conditions. But I don't feel too bad. I've just got to really not hit a few bumps and go too fast into skyline like that. Although we did pull it up. We pulled it up. There we go. Jeds, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the crown. Thank you so much. I'm trying to take that Rookie Royale thing a little bit more seriously, so thank you for that. Trying to get up the ranks on that. So all the likes, if you can't do any gifts, that's fine. I need likes on the screen. Double tap as much as you can because we're trying to do that Rookie Royale thing and see if I can get some diamonds that way. But yeah, just any help you can get would be great. So thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Sheds. I'm glad people are really enjoying it. I never know sometimes, so I just keep doing it anyway. But yeah, thank you. Thank you again, another follow there, user. I haven't got a video up today, but I'll probably release the third tip, the supercars driving today, and then tomorrow I'm going to try and record a podcast. Just me solo, talk about the weekend's races and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll put a few clips out from that. But all week it's mainly going to be just me practicing for the OSR 12-hour this weekend, and then we should have a 12-hour stream this weekend again, where we try and get this car home in one of the most brutal multi-class fields in Australian sim racing. See if we can survive. I think we've got a pretty good team. I think we've had the practice leading into it. I like our number 1 car as well. They're going to be running the McLaren around in the league. So they're pretty excited. They're putting a lot of effort. So it's up to me now to get a bit of effort and put into it and get this team home as well. That's starting to feel a lot better now. There's a little bit of air you get just over Skyline, so I've got to slow down a little bit for that. And that was way loose. But we're fighting time now. Come on. That's better. About a second and a half up. Hey, Holden, welcome along, buddy. Think of the F1 race. I don't. Obviously, you've changed your name, but what do I think of the F1 race? I enjoyed the first half, and we just talked about before. It was really good up until Ferrari decided to take themselves out of the race by not pitting. Until then, it was actually looking really good. I still don't like the new cars with the whole battery thing. I think it's weird, and I'd just like the cars to be raceable on their own. But hey, it did get a lot of overtaking done, which was interesting to see. And I think if the problem I had with it is the same thing still. Outside of those top 4 cars, it was 50 seconds back to the next car. So we were watching 2 cars battle, not even battle amongst themselves by the end, and then 2 other cars just lap around, and then the rest of the field in their little packets and stuff. So it's lacking something still, but it's hard to say. It's almost in the right direction. Like, I think it was last year's one was interesting, right? Because it was the weather and the carnage that really made it more spectacular than it would have been. I think we've got a lot of season to really work out where everyone's at. Obviously, massive disappointment with Oscar. And look, Aston Martin's a problem. Oh, don't hit that. Aston's a problem. I think Cadillac did okay, considering. The Haas cars looked really good. I really think they're looking better than I thought they would, which is good. Ollie Behrman and why can't I bloody think of his last name? But yeah, I think they're looking pretty cool going forward. The Audi cars surprised me. There. Yeah, the gap's ruined it big time. Hey, Eels Edits, welcome along, buddy. Sorry, I was deep in thought about the F1. Yeah, like, if you can bottle up that first half an hour, it's great, but the second hour was just nothing. But I didn't, usually I just fall asleep in the F1. I didn't this time. The 209 flat is where we're at. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, it was so disappointing. I was at a friend's place and we were playing darts and I got him to put the thing on and I saw the car in the wall and I'm like, what the hell? What is Lando doing in the wall? And then I realised it was Piastri and I got even more upset. Anyway, it's one of those things. Okay, I feel like I'm not that far off the pace in the heat, so I'm going to do one more lap and I'm going to jump into the hosted server. China might be a bit better. I stayed up till 4 in the morning to watch it. Oh no, you're from over there, are you? Yeah, that would have been a killer, waking up so early to watch it. Yeah, China should hopefully be better. What's that mean for you with China? So there, it'll be closer to midnight, will it? For you to watch, so it's not too bad? How far behind us are they? Well, it might be like 10 or 11 a.m. for you, 10 or 11 p.m. for you, I guess. Yeah, UK. So you get 90% of the time it's a really good spot for you. Just not Australia and not Singapore, I guess. Oh no, Singapore wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, what time's the Chinese Grand Prix for you, if then? Or we've got to get over that bump. Not the bump, the ripple strip. Oh, look, Holden, I think... Oh, I'm going to record something on it later. I think Feeney needs to be suspended for a race. Minimum. That was sloppy, careless, and dangerous. Everyone, even in sim racing, is if you get spun, you need to hold your brakes so you're predictable so no one else hits you, right? And that was the opposite of that. And that's the second time he's done that, right? He did that in Adelaide after Woodsy spun him. He did a flick spin while the cars were going past him, and it was millimetres between him doing it safely and him taking out Kostecki. And that would have been just as bad back then. So he's done it twice. It's something they need to stamp it out, because if he does it again, it could get even worse for someone. Like, that's just wrong. You just don't do that at all. So I think he needs a suspension. I know we don't normally do that, but this is any other... Like, if it was NRL and he came through and spear tackled a guy, like, that's an on-purpose dangerous act, he'd be out for, like, 7 or 8 weeks. Like, I don't see why we can't just go, mate, pull your head in, never ever do that again, and just so you know how serious we are, first race in New Zealand, you're on the bench. And it's horrible. Just watching it was sickened me. The fact that he could just carelessly do that, not happy with it at all. But anyway, that's my thoughts. And he's going to do it again. There's 3 problems at the moment, and they're really good rookies, and that's the problem. But Woodsy, Allen, and Feeney all think they're beyond. They can do whatever they want, and they're just going to get away with it. They haven't done anything near as bad, those other 2, but that was terrible. And his dad's reaction said it all, right? And the fact that he's come out and said, yeah, no, he had no other option. I'm like, yeah, no, you did. I actually think we had a wee sleep in a couple of sections. I had a wee sleep, Scotty, in the Formula One. It's what I usually do. Oh, okay, it's not too bad. 7's not too bad. I've got to catch up on a few chats. I think I've spurred a few people to start chatting. Oh, Chaz should have the shits, man. Like I said, that's the second time he's done it. It's terrible. Yeah, so, Jesse, the rule of thumb is you need to be predictable when you've been spun, right? You just need to be predictable. Otherwise, people can't get past you safely. And we get pinged for it massively in any sim race even. If you don't hold your brakes while other cars are going past you, you get banned from a lot of leagues. You're just like, nah, we don't want you here anymore, because it wrecks so many other people's races. If he had just stayed there and held his brakes, was predictable, everyone else knows what he's doing, they can just go around him, and everything, he probably would have been fine. But nah, to put your foot down and then be unpredictable and flick yourself into another car is just not acceptable at all. We took the kangaroos out, mate, Max. We took the kangaroos out, and I'm just hitting the wall here because I'm about to go jump into another one. Oh, now we're in the wall again because I'm reading chat. I've got to go to a different server in a sec. Just sorry, guys. Oh, the kangaroo incident in the 12 hours was disgusting, user. It was horrible to watch. We've had a few people in chat that have talked about it as well, and because they were there at the event, and yeah, it was horrible, absolutely horrible. I'm just going to confirm I can get into this server. This is iracing, by the way, Plankton. This is iracing. I'm practicing for the OSR Bathurst 12 hour on the weekend. Apparently there's a hosted server up, I'm being told, to jump into. So I'm just trying to find it. OSR practice. So there's 2. I don't know what the password is. Oh, they're both almost finished. Just going to see if I can find this password to get in. Sorry, guys. It's almost finished, though. OSR, general chat. Overrun, that's yesterday. I might not be able to get into it, and it doesn't have a huge amount of time left. So let's just look for Mount Panorama, see if there is one. How is everyone else going? How much is it? Sorry, what you say? iRacing, it's $15 American a month. You get your rookie class license. All those cars and tracks are free. Once you get up through the licenses, you can do others as well. There are massive discounts on that, though. So you can get a first-time subscriber discount and stuff like that as well. Both of these are finishing in the next half an hour. And they're locked, so I can't get into... I'm not getting into that one with 15 to go, so we're not doing that. So I'll just keep on going here anyway. No, there's no mods, Plankton. So once you want to get to... If you want to get to supercars, let's say, it does cost you that. I'm going to go, mate. No problems, mate. Thanks for jumping by. Thanks for the chat. Cheers, man, user. Thanks for all the help with the chatting and stuff like that. So it's cool. No, so iRacing doesn't require mods. iRacing doesn't have mods. It's just they released the thing. So if you want to do the Porsche Cup car, you do need to get your license for starters, and you do need to purchase the Porsche Cup car, which is about $12 American. If you want to do Bathurst, because it's not included in the free package, it's like $11 American as well. But then you have them for life, and they continue updating it. Like the Porsche Cup car I bought 3 years ago, they upgraded to the new model, the latest edition one, and I just got it for free. So the supercar, not the same, but I've bought the Gen 3 one, and we've had it for over a year now. I've had Bathurst for 6 years, and they just keep on updating it. So it's a one-time purchase for the track and the car. But you keep your subscription going, and the service has been going for, I think it's about 15, 16 years now. It's ridiculous how long they've gone for with the one game. So you just keep all that content for the life of the game, and they've proven that they're going to keep this game going for a very long time, which is really cool. I hope that answers your questions about it. Or they're always updating things like the tyre model, for all the cars, and the physics model. Like, there's always little updates going on in the background. We're about to get our next Season 2 patch for 2026. Every 13 weeks they put out a new patch with all updates, and all the touring cars, the TCRs, are getting a massive overhaul for free. So yeah. Yeah, Angelo, we just finished talking about that as well. I'll come back. Thanks, Cowie, for the follow. Thanks, bro. I've got a Logitech steering wheel. I started with this with a Logitech steering wheel, man. Logitech G25. That's how I started with iRacing, and just grew it from there. It's definitely viable. Definitely have a crack if you're keen. Like I said, they've got first-time subscriber discounts of like 50%. So you can grab 3 months really cheap, and go from there. And just use the rookie class and be smart on what you purchase from there. Yeah, Angelo, I'm pretty upset about the whole Feeney crash. Everyone knows that you need to hold your brakes, man. Hold your brakes if you spun. Be predictable, and yet here he is flick spinning in the middle of 15 cars coming at him. Of course he was going to get crashed. Of course it was going to be a big one, and it's going to be, yeah, dangerous. So I think he needs a suspension. I really do. Yeah, the Oscar Piastri one's weird. Have they officially come out to say it was the car's problem, not him? Because that's something that he wouldn't do, right? He looks so devastated, and I think the collective Australian public was just devastated over it. So, yeah, have they officially said what's going on with it? And have they officially said what they're doing with Feeney? Because I think there's got to be some serious repercussions. 100% needs to be. Like, big fine and that sort of stuff, money doesn't mean much to them these days. They need to actually hit him where it hurts, which is time in the seat or championship points, anything like that. Like, it's just, it was really bad. Oh, we lost it. We caught it. Gotta love traction control on these things. Haha! They never used to have it. The new update put it in there. And makes it a little bit easier for people like me. So is that F1 is finished for the year? Yeah, no more F1, man. F1's done for the year. Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully China this weekend, they can get it going. But I don't know what's going to happen, man, with this whole war going on at the moment. It's a little bit scary. But supercars go to New Zealand next. Doubleheader in New Zealand, and then the very next one is the next Australian race I'll be at live in Tasmania. It's going to be awesome fun. Cannot wait. As long as we've still got fuel in the country by then. Yeah, the Brock Feeney one's a huge story because, yeah, he broke driver etiquette. Like, that's such a rookie class thing. Like, you would see what he did in iracing in the rookies, and that person would get hounded for doing such a bad job of driving. Like, it's just not done. And he put so many people at risk. And as someone said, like, he put the people, the crowd at risk. Like, the velocity that he hit the other cars, you know, anything could have gone flying anywhere. Terrible. Anyway, that's just where I'm at. I'm a cranky old man. 3-minute clouds. I don't think he can win the championship anymore. I don't think he's too angry. He's having tantrum problems at the moment. It's the same thing he did in Adelaide. I was really disgusted by it. After Woodsy hit him, he flick-spinned it. Almost took out Kostecki. So it's something that he does on a regular. And they need to stamp it out. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I don't think he's going to get himself in positions where he's not going to win a race or something's going to happen to him. And instead of getting some points, he's just going to spit the dummy and get 0 points. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, look, it's a big call, but yeah, so what I've seen from him this weekend just did not excite me whatsoever. I know he was championship leader for a couple of races, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't look, I don't know. Yeah, the doubleheader's going to be cool. What do you know, Tommy? What do I know? Not much, mate. Not much. I just know you hold your brakes, though, when you've got a pack of cars coming at you. You don't panic and put your foot on the accelerator to spin yourself out. I don't know what they're referencing, but yes, I don't know, Tommy. Hope you're all having an awesome, awesome day. Oh, we're finding a little bit of time here in the heat. Here we go, down the straight's looking good. Starting to feel a little bit more smooth in this car. Oh! Come on, hold it! Well, we lost a little bit of time there. Oh, that almost went. Oh, the car's just so slippery. Don't hit that curb. That's good. We lost a lot of time there. We're sliding around a little too much. Okay. I'm not on anyone's side, but yeah, your referee was in the wrong. Yes. Yeah, look, easy say in hindsight, but yeah, because someone be in the wrong for being turned and trying to get out of the way. Because, Tommy, the rule of thumb in any racing series, in any league, in anywhere is you need to be predictable if you've been spun. You need to hold brakes. That's the rule. That's how everyone gets around. If you're in the middle of the track and not moving, you need to hold your brakes. Because if you move and someone's trying to go around you, you will collect them. It's just the standard rule that everyone races by, and he did not race by that rule. You just have to wait there and let everyone go past. That's the rules. That's a racing rule in general, motorsports rule. Anywhere, that's any league, any sim racing, any real racing. If you move while someone's coming past you because you've spun, you are in the wrong 100% of the time, and you are frowned upon in any race, in any series, in any motorsports, anywhere. That's the rule. Yes, it's always been the thing. It's always been any racing series. That's you hold your brakes. That's NASCAR. Anywhere you hold your brakes. It's the one thing everyone talks about, and that's how people don't die. People start moving while they've got cars coming past them at 250 clicks, not knowing where they're going to be when they go past them. You've got massive accidents and people die. That's why it's a well-known thing for people never to do. Oh, that was a little bit too much. Now I've got to get back to Jester. Jester was giving me advice. Brake before the apex and drive through. Yes, I'm really bad at over-driving. I've got to try and get better at this. I haven't really been in the Porsche Cup car before. We tried it on Friday, but this is me trying to get through it. It's a very interesting car to learn. Yeah, I often go in way too quick into corners. That's my biggest problem, 100%. I can dish out the advice in the videos and tell people not to do it, but I'm terrible at it. Oh, see, just there, I thought I was right and I was too hot. And I went wide. Yeah, Brody's got some speed, man. Angelo, Brody has definitely 100% got speed. It's really good to see that car coming good, and he seemed to do it effortlessly too, which was really good. That car's definitely looking great, and those Matty Payne looked good until he got the triple bloody spot. The problem, like, it's so, like, the qualifying for each race just felt weird to me. I understand why they do it, and they don't just carry the positions forward because it ruins people's weekends and lots of points on the line, but it was so hard to keep up with when they qualifying who was starting where and which race, because they qualified both races on Thursday and then both races on Saturday, and it was a bit weird. But look, in the end of the day, Brody was quick, Payne was quick, got unlucky, Cameron's quick, one lap, and that's about it. Yeah, Ryland did really well. Like, he started from the back of the grid almost every time and got up 6, 7 positions. So, and I'm not memeing that. That's how it came out. But I think he did really well from where he was. I think he's just got to get more confident in the qualifying, and he should be good. Thank you for the likes. Like I said, we're trying to do this Rookie Royale thing. We're trying to get more gifts, but also mainly if you can't do a gift, you do more. I can't read that, Taylor, if you're watching. Likes. More likes I get, the more points I get in that little campaign that they're doing, which helps me out with exposure and stuff like that. Oh, okay, she's telling me the face cam. Oh, Damon, I've been at work all morning, mate. I'm sorry, but I've already done my shift. I'm now home, relaxing for the day. I'd love to be going back to work, not really. 4:30 a.m. was early enough for me. I think he's one to beat this year. Horrible race at the last year's Gold Coast 500. Yeah, that Gold Coast 500 really cost him big time, and that's why I didn't like the final series. One bad race takes you out of the final series, so I think he had a really good crack last year. I don't think the car was where it is this year. I think he would have been struggling to win it. I don't think he had the pace last year. But yeah, no, he's definitely the one to beat at the moment. 7 races in, championship leader. So it'll be good. See what happens over in New Zealand. Brown was a surprising one. Brown getting pole position. That's the first time he's really looked good in a quali lap for almost a year now. But then I thought Brody would have let him have it. Then he made the mistake with like a lap and a half to go, and that cost him. But it was good to see him at the front again. It's been a while since he's been able to, be at the front of the pack properly and not have to drive through it to do it. Yeah, this is my relaxation, mate. This is what I do to calm down after the day. I am technically working right now. You just saw me looking at my watch. I was reading a message from one of my staff members, but that was one of my staff members telling me what was going on with the stream, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm still answering calls and that kind of stuff with my work at the moment, but I've already done 8 hours of work for the day, and I will do more work when I get off after I pick the kids up from school, so this is me just chilling out, chatting to people, which I don't usually get to do, because, I'm asleep at 7:30 at night and up at 4:30. Outside of work, I don't really get a lot of chance to sit back and chat to people, so that's why I come on here and we catch up and have a bit of fun and talk about motorsports. Braden's here. He's the one who should be at work. Yeah, I'm doing pre-quali practice on the sun at the moment. There was a hosted session up, Braden, but I couldn't get into it. There was like 15 minutes to go, so I didn't bother. I think Ryland Gray did really well. Starting at the back of the grid, coming home in like anywhere between 17th and 14th. He's got some speed. He's just got to get qualifying pace so he can be further up the field. I think he's coming through the field really well, and I think that car's a fairly good car. So I think he did really well. Very happy. He's just got to get better at qualifying, but he'll get there. His first season in a Gen 3 car. He's picking it up really well. He's probably going to be Rookie of the Year. Ojada's going to be up there as well, I guess. Bates, I don't think, has the mustard, but we'll see if he can pull himself out of it and come back. But yeah, him and Ojada are vying for Rookie of the Year, I reckon. He's doing well. You got a public holiday. Oh my God, I'm reading that, getting excited, and then I've just gone on the wall. I've got it down to a 209, a 2087. What were you doing in the heat, Braden? In this 60-degree inferno? What type of times am I looking at for that? Hey, hola! Hey, Edwin, how are you, buddy? What's happening? Hope you're having an awesome day or night wherever you are. Thank you for joining me on the Red App. Whoa, don't want to do that. Stay on the road. You're still in the 205s though. Okay, so I'm not in the quali setup. I'm in what I think is hopefully our full fuel load setup. So there's 110 litres of fuel in here. So I haven't done a quali setup, but 209 in the heat, I don't think that's too bad. But I've got no reference point, to be honest. Oh, it is not the best under cold tyres though. Oh, it just doesn't want to turn in too much. You're practicing in the rain, okay. Is there another server up? I'm happy to jump into another server if there is one. I'm just doing test drive. Seems like there was a few people putting servers up with the proper BOP in it. Well, I'm test driving the server that is the very quality server. So I'm assuming if I grab, usually when you do test drive, it just grabs the balance of power for that thing, doesn't it? That's my thoughts. Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm just doing test drive at the moment, but yeah, someone dropped into my chat and said there was a there's an actual server up somewhere. And like I said, I went and found the hosted ones, and they were 15 and 25 minutes to go, so I didn't bother trying to get in on that. Oh, you had to do it manually, so I've got more power at the moment and no weight. So this is not really good to okay. I'll have to see if there's a server up now, if someone did a new one. Oof. So let me crash this in a sec, and we'll see where we're at. I'll see if I can find. Okay. Toe. Okay, so settings. No, it's not setting, it's garage, right? No, I don't want to save it. Garage. No, so it's 60 kilos, right? What's the balance of power? Oh, let me just check, see if there is. I didn't realize that. Thank you, Braden. OSR, is there a hosted server up now again? A new one? Got 4 minutes to go, so there's no point trying to get into that one. What's the weight restrictions? Are you a fan of NASCAR? Angelo, I'm trying to be. I'm a fan of Schengen Van Gisbergen, SVG, so I enjoy watching his stuff. -5, okay. So I've been enjoying watching him do well over there. I didn't watch the race this morning. Braden did over on the Red Up. It was good to see him just miss the top 10 at Phoenix, of all things. I did watch IndyCar yesterday. Watched Scotty get, what did he end up getting? 8th, I think, in that race, which is really good effort around Phoenix as well. Good to see the two Kiwis doing great over there on the same track in the same weekend. But yeah, I'm trying to watch a lot more, Angelo. Now I'm not going to be as fast, Braden. I felt like I was getting there, but I'm not. Welcome along, everyone. I hope you're doing awesome. Okay. That's it. They are absolute legends of supercars and showing them what they're made of, which is great. Scotty's had a 2nd and an 8th this season, so he's doing really well for the championship so far. Had a shocking year last year, but hopefully this year is the year that he can put a bit more. Let's try that again. Yeah, put a bit more results on the board, which would be great. If those two teamed up, I was just dreaming about it on the week this morning actually. If you get Kosecki and Brown back together in a team, man, that'd be phenomenal. But yeah, you get SVG and McLaughlin in a team, man, you'd have no money for starters. But yeah, they'd be the best drivers on the pack. I'd love to see them racing supercars next to each other again. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see them do some GT3 stuff over there together, or have them both in NASCAR. Would be cool. I'd love to see. They're such good talents and great personalities too. Yeah, Braden, you're here to burst my bubble all the time, mate. Make me feel slow, and then you make me feel even slower and inadequate, all that kind of stuff. Oh, so I was going to say I've got Coraliff on the podcast on Thursday. I was going to say you could join us, but it's during the day, so you can't join us, Braden. I gotta learn this car all over again, everyone. $1,300 likes, still doing well. Trying to get that up there for, what is it, Rookie Royale. So if you can help me, that'd be great. Double tap the screen if you can. Like, I'll be confident by the end of the week. I'm not confident right now. And I think that's the problem with OSR. Any sign of no confidence, you're going to get swallowed up and spat out. Man, it just doesn't want to turn in. Maybe I shouldn't be going to that. I was going to 5th with all that extra power I had. You think it'd be easier to drive with the weight added? Oh my god, the weight added on and the power reduction. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Let's go again. Where are we at? 12:55. Let's go. Trying to understand all this data on the screen. They do know Porsches hate bumps, and there's lots of bumps here in Bathurst Road. Woohoo! Little slip and a slide. I'll be looking at Andrew and J-Max data later on. See where I'm losing time. Oh, hold on. You're doing GT3, so you're doing 205s in the heat, not the Porsche, right? So I don't know why I was asking you for your times. That's just stupid. That's a me thing. Hey, Zenith, welcome along, buddy. I upset a few people by saying that Feeney should be suspended. Otherwise, we're doing good. How are you going, mate? How's work today? Hope you're enjoying your lunch break as much as I am. Well, you're probably not enjoying it as much as I am. I'm sitting here racing around Bathurst in a Porsche Cup car. You tell me how to do this thing fast, Zenith? You're good in these cars, aren't you? Oh, you start 8 PM, you got a night shift. Oh my god, good luck to you, mate. At least it might stop raining by then. We've had 250 mil of rain at our house over the weekend. We had 160 just overnight. And it's still going. Man, she's slower down the straight now. Brayden, you kill me. This is the first real crack to see where I'm at. Safe is what I need to be at. I need to be able to do a stint. And the stints are, what, an hour and a half in this little beast. They're longer than normal. Oh, I don't want to hit that. That's not how you want to be safe. That's not how you be safe either. Or that. Okay, let's get down. That's better. Bush Cup car around here, not a good combat, not at all. 13s. We're supposed to be doing an enduro, so this weekend's this enduro. The next weekend's the bend with the supercar, but that was just a message I just received from Buzz, who's the teammate. They're talking about they've only got 11 cars registered. So I don't think we'll be going ahead with that if that's all they're going to have, because it just won't be fun. That's better. I felt like I broke early enough and powered out. There we go. Okay. We may have started the stream without a webcam, but we look like we're going okay. Let me know if there's any issues on your end. Been one of those days. I don't think I was turning in. Oh. That's terrible. Can't do this weekend. I have the kids, but if you have racing on my off weeks, I'll be down. Sweet. Yeah, this is the OSR 12-hour. No Oceanic Sim Racing 12 hour. It's going to be on sim speed and everything. It's going to be crazy. Crazy. Not looking forward to it at all. It was almost a good save. We took some damage on the front, but yes, could have been worse. I've got to get to the point where I'm not saving. That's what I've got to get to. I can't have a loose drive around there in the OSR because I will kill 3 GT3 drivers and they will be mad at me. Yeah, that's what you want to do. That's how you get better, Zenith. As many leagues and races as you can. I'm thinking about trying to put a second night stream on and get rid of a few more of the day streams and just limit it to 1 or 2. Try and get Thursday night supercars race in. But we'll see what happens. I haven't got that confirmed yet. Need to talk to the better half and see if she's okay with it. But I want to free up my days just a little bit more and then do a bit more supercar racing because I'm trying to race leagues that I'm not enjoying. So I need to try. I want to try and get away from that. Oh, there we go. There we go. This car's a battle. Actually, hold on. Let me just check, see if there's any servers that have gone up that I can jump into. OSR. Nah, nothing. Damn. We missed that other one. Oh well. Radical SR8 as it's the next Zenith car is a weapon, man. It's definitely one of those cars. It'll get you going. They do stick to the road really well. I love it. Haven't done it in so long. Come on. Man, the car just wants to disappear at every point. Like the force feedback in this wheel, it's bumping all over the place. Oh, we're off. Nah, that's not how you do that corner. I tried to go harder. Last week of Mazdas, thank goodness. Sick of driving those damn cars. Yeah, I did the officials the other week. And last week actually and got murdered in them and it was horrible. I don't want to jump in those Mazdas ever again. And I've just realised how far off the pace and how unsafe I am in this car. So I've reverted everything to being a practice session this week for this Sunday until I get better. Even Thursday night because no supercars this week. Why would I change gears right there? That's weird. Oh, GT4 and GR86, nice choices. Definitely worth the crack. Oh my god, it's just... Sorry, I'm just trying to work out. I went to change traction control and forgot that it's my brake bias that I'm trying to change. Yeah, I wanted to do the GR86 in the production car series. And I was going to do GT3s on the side, but I think that's ruining, or it's not helping with my supercars driving. So that's why I want to try and shift to a Tuesday night strength of field race or a Tuesday night supercars official and add that to my Vets League for this year, for this season, see if that helps. See if I can get better in the supercar by doing the supercar more. Because at the moment I'm doing the supercar heaps when I can, but then I'm doing everything else around it that doesn't help with the supercar stuff. That's not safe either. Oh, come on. Oh, Braden's back. I think our servers aren't open till Tuesday for the practice. Can't see any Bathurst servers open. No, they were before, Braden. Someone had put up a hosted session with the full balance of power and everything. But yeah, they both finished about 15-20 minutes ago, unfortunately. So I thought someone else might have put one up. But yeah, so what time of days are the... if they start on Tuesday, are they doing them this time of day or are they all at night? Neil Moore. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. It's called Locked On Lads. In TikTok, it's a link in my profile, actually, along with the Discord. It is all over there, 100%. Oh, when I was reading chat, I was getting advice from Jed. Porsche Cup hates partial throttle. Carry more speed in and then get off the throttle so the front is heavy. Oh, okay. So, no partial throttle, you reckon? Which I just did. So it's either heavy, which puts weight on the back, or you lift and that puts weight on the front more. Okay. Nice. I think that's how I wrongly drive the supercar a bit, is I lift and let it settle and stable and get around corners that way, where I should be trail braking more. It does feel more turny when I do lift like that, thank you. That's too narrow into the forest. That's not a very good forest elbow at all. Haha. Rear engine cars, so more front weight is better. Ah, okay. Why trail braking works well in this car. I've got to learn to trail brake, Jed. That's one of my big things. So if I focus on that this week and get good at that. But yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. I'm driving this car very wrong. But like I said, I don't really have much to do with this car ever. Okay, that felt better. $1,400 likes over there on TikTok. Thank you very much, everyone. Keeping it going. Okay. I think I trailed a little bit better there. Well, it's weird. I drop off too much and then I just leave like 10% braking. It's not real trail braking. It's just sort of lazy braking. But okay, that mentally I need to understand, like my brain works by understanding stuff. So yes. It's like I was saying to someone the other day, they're like, you're really good at saving spins and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, because I understand, I know why I'm spinning. I know what I'm doing wrong at the time. I just don't do, I keep on doing the wrong thing. But at least if I know why I'm spinning, I can then do the opposite to stop and save the spin. But my brain just wants to go fast, even though it knows that trying to go fast does not equal going fast. Especially cars like this, you overdrive them and they just go slow as hell. Oh, it does look good? Thank you. Yeah, so I used to be off and then on and it was terrible. So I'm trying to, yeah, I've got to get practice at it, right? That's the only way I'm going to get better is by practicing it. But I've got all week. We're going to get there. The aim will be to get around a couple stints without dying. I think J-Mac and Andrew will do really well in the thing. You'll see me top split soon. Thanks, man. I love the confidence. But yeah, no, I was just saying before, I want to I need to focus a lot more on the supercar going forward. So next season, I want to try and get a second night race in where I can race the supercars at night. Get 3 races of supercars in a week and try and get better and better and better. And this Porsche Cup car thing is only a very fleeting thing while the others are 12 hours on, and we'll go from there. I just want to qualify for one Scots race this year. That's all I want to do. But I definitely understand what I'm doing, where I need to find the time. It's when I checked with chassis times, it was I'm just not hitting the brake pedal hard enough in the supercar. Oh, there's a wall. That's okay. It's a small glance. We may not have a rear vision mirror or side mirror, but we're okay. We're okay. I definitely feel like I'm getting to the dipper too quick. And I definitely need to pull up a little bit more before the elbow. But Jed, thanks for the help, man. Means a lot. Let's go, everyone. I really don't know where my optimals or anything sit at the moment. That was too late on the brake, I know that for sure. I get distracted easily. I assume I've got some kind of ADHD. And I get very distracted easily, especially when it's just lapping like this. I think that's my biggest problem. That's why I want to try and get into a server where other people are in, so I lock in and focus. But at the moment, it's just me chatting to chat and trying to do laps to get better. And thanks, Braden. I'm about 14 seconds off the pace now. Oh, get over, get over, get over. Okay. No X's. Not quick. Oh, it just snaps into the dipper when you get it right. I love it. That's the best we've come out of the forest in a while. The 3 traction to 1 or 2, much faster. Okay. Now I'll fit around with that later. It's like I said, I want to get around a lap. For sure, I'm happy to fiddle with that kind of stuff later. I don't even know if I'm running the right setup, to be honest with the team. I'm pretty sure it is. They've got a work in progress setup going. But the car feels feels good to drive now that I'm getting used to it. It didn't feel good that first hour. I'll tell you what, I felt like I was the worst driver in the world. How long have I been driving in Bathurst, as in today? The session's been going for an hour and 25 minutes. Literally looking at the Mount Panorama sign. The Drifter, how is Mount Panorama at the moment? Is it hot? Or are you, like us up here, real cold? That's awesome, man. I wish I was there. I'd move there in a heartbeat if I could. What a place to live. Or what a place to be going through. Hope you're having an awesome day, the Drifter. Oh, I'm starting to understand this whole driving around that corner and not throttling. Makes sense. Oh, we hit the wall again. Just a little lift. A little lift. I think that's as good as I've gone down the mountain. Oh, little bit of tail there. Oh, that didn't feel good at the end. Otherwise, the rest of it was pretty good. I don't know if I'm revving it out too much. Like, that should be it. I think I'm leaving it in the blue too long. Anyway, we've got a whole week to work this out. Nothing else to distract me. It is a nice day. Nice. I'd love to be able to convince the wife that's where we're going to be. She would kill me if we moved there, though. Oh, man, I'd love it. I do miss the country. Not that I've spent a lot of time in the country. I was born in the country. Spent about a year there when I was young, like my first year. But did travel out there a fair bit for you know, Christmas and school holidays and stuff like that. Out to Tamworth and stuff like that. So not Bathurst, but yeah, good places. And man, I love my motorsport, so I love Bathurst. Glad it's doing well. Glad you're doing well, mate. That's the main thing. It's been I'm not doing what Jed said. That was me putting throttle on the rear, and the rear just wants to go out. I need to not throttle till afterwards. And see, that's what happens. I start chatting, and I forget what I'm doing. Jed's got me worked out. Like, I know what to do now. But yeah, it's muscle memorying it now. That's the key. Getting it in your muscle memory is a huge part of it. Especially when I'm usually in the supercar trying to throttle on as quick as I can. Just partial throttle it on and get a bit more speed coming out, but not with this car. Okay. What? What's good? What's good? It's Monday, and we've started the week. We just had a whole heap of motorsport this weekend. Motorsports fans' absolute dream this weekend. That just went F1, IndyCar, NASCAR, supercars, all at the same tracks, pretty much for two of them, which is awesome. How was your weekend, mate? What did you do? What did you watch? What was your moment of the weekend? But we're practicing for this week's 12-hour race. Another one. Because I'm a madman. Yeah, so the tail spins because I'm throttling around the corner, where I just need to get the speed up, keep the speed up around the corner. I can go faster around the corner. Keep the speed up. You were at the GP for 4 days. You're absolutely wrecked. I understand why, man. That's awesome. How was it besides being wrecked? Man, I was wrecked after the 4 days of Bathurst, so I get what you're feeling. But, man, that's still awesome. I'd love to get there next year. I just don't know how to get tickets. I don't know how to afford tickets as well. When do 2027 go on sale? Just out of interest for next year, or who gets me into it next year? Is the other question I've got. That's me not concentrating. Man, the difference that an hour and 20 minutes makes with me in this track in this car, this is definitely not how I felt this morning, or first thing when I jumped on the stream. I felt all over the shop and not confident at all. September, okay. I will make sure I'm there. Trying to get tickets anyway. Good, other than the people and the food prices. I saw a few TikToks on the food prices and the merch prices as well. No one's a fan of it. It's ridiculous. Shouldn't be a thing, to be honest. Should just be easy for everyone to get what they want. Oh, see? I'm starting to try and not brake as much and get that flow through the corner a bit better. Trust the grip of the car. See, like that? That's green, even though I've got balance of power shifted in now. The time I'm going against is not a balance of power time. It's a lacking it's got extra weight in it and it's got less power. We are 79 kilos left in the tank as well, so we are getting to the point where the car's feeling a bit lighter as well, so should go quicker. But I'm definitely getting more used to understanding how the car drives. That's too early, turn in. We saved it though. Come on. That's not too bad. The best I've been through there. Oh, too much. Too fast. Damn, lost all that time. You met Wincup and Brown. Brown is such a chill guy. Yeah, that's what Hi, Sim Catsy. Welcome home from the Red Hut. How you going, mate? Yeah, Brown does feel like that. I was talking before. They were talking about Giz and McLaughlin. I'm like, man, I was watching Gistecki and Brown race together, and I'm like, gee, it'd be good to see those two in the same team again. I reckon they're like the best of friends, and they just get along and have so much fun. I reckon he seems like he's just there to have fun, and that's the main thing. Oh, total opposite to Feeney, which is weird. I'm good, Cadsy. How are you, mate? Now you're... So, I didn't even see your result at Villeneuve. How'd you end up? Yeah, what a race. It was a great weekend of motorsports. Not happy with Feeney, but I pissed off a few people before saying my thoughts on that, so we'll leave that to myself for now. This is the OSR, the Oceanic Sim Racing's Bathurst 12 Hour this weekend. We're trying to pre-quali for that. And then I'm trying to survive in the Porsche Cup car class and see if we can get the car home. We didn't get it home last year. We crashed out during the weather, and then we crashed out later on. And that was the end of us. I think we got about 8 hours in last year. The year before we got home, which was really cool. But this will be our third crack at the OSR one. So, but I've got to learn the Porsche Cup car, which I don't know how to drive. So here we are. Oh, you had the night off. You did too. My brain is not working, Cadsy. You were there in my chat talking to me the whole way through. So, man, that was 10 laps on that stint without hitting that bump, and then I hit that bump once. I'm in Discord. I will try and do a few laps for you. Oh, it's all good, Braden. I'm just trying to see if this server goes up. I'm feeling okay about it now. I'm definitely getting better. I'm definitely undercooked. So there's a closed practice that someone's put up. No, it's a closed 12 minutes ago. Okay. All good. Yeah, my brain is terrible at the moment, mate. Terrible at the moment. But we've got a bit of traction on my last couple of videos, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going through they went real crazy on Facebook, and now they're to the point where I'm getting trolls jump in and reply, and I'm like, oh my God, this is why I don't do this. But anyway, you're going to do the OSR V8 endurances. The bend is coming up. Yeah, look, we're just talking to Buzzer about that today. We're one of the 11 cars registered at the moment, and if there's only 11 cars in it, Cadsy, I'm not doing it. I don't have the pace, and I don't want to do just 11 cars. And because it's Scott's weekend, I just can't see them getting too many more. But I really do want to do that series. Like, I'm really, really excited about that series. But if there's only 11 teams in it, we'll pull out. I'm just not... that's not fun. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I want to do it. Hopefully they get some more cars in there. It'd be really good if they do that. Reply to the trolls, bro. Any response? Then yeah, and that's why I respond saying thank you to a lot of them, because I know that helps my analytics either way. But yeah, my mental state just makes me think about those comments rather than all the other good comments way more than it should. And it's just how I'm built, unfortunately. So I've just got to get better at that, and that's probably one of the reasons why I've throttled myself and not put out as much content, because I'm fearful of people making fun of me. But I'm trying to let go of that, and I wouldn't have done a tips video for beginners on supercars when I know there's a couple thousand people in Australia that are way better than me at supercar by far, and this advice means nothing to them. But hey, I'm not aiming at that audience. But there's some not very nice people in that audience that decide to make things not fun for everyone. But anyway, it's got massive traction, so it's helping out with the numbers, which is really good. I think it's done like 30,000 or 25,000 on YouTube, Instagram. Not YouTube, on Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, which is nuts. My reach is only about 100,000 in a month, and I've pretty much done a quarter of that in one video in 3 days. It's ridiculously good. And you know, with your channel, analytics makes such a difference. Like the video itself, it's got over 100 views, which for me, I usually get about 10, 15 views on any of my videos that I put up. So I'm trying to do a bit more of that kind of stuff now. I think that's where it's going to seem. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Yeah, it is. And I get that in my kids, right, about people trying to bully them at school. I'm like, if someone's trying to bully you at school, it's because they're jealous of you. So just take it as a compliment and move on with your life. But I can dish out advice really well, but I can never take my own advice. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Get it around. Oh, you work Sundays. That's that, mate. That is a very big problem for the endurance series. That's bad luck, man. I'm trying to do the what I'm trying to work on is get away from I'm doing mostly day streams. They're good at all, but I want to get back to a few more night streams. I think work's the place where I can try and get another one in. So I'm trying to do Thursday night officials supercars, and then Thursday nights vets, and then Friday lunchtime as the supercars strength of field for America, so I can get the 3 races in a week in the supercar so I can get better. The problem is also, Kadzie, is they've picked, I'm pretty sure it's Scops round 2 weekend for the endurance series. So honestly, I know I won't qualify, but if there was a chance that I did qualify, I'm pulling out of the endurance one because I just want to qualify and race one Scops race. And if I happen to find time at Canadian Tyre Club, that's where I'm going. I've got to pull you aside and have a chat soon. I keep on reminding myself to, and I keep on forgetting to as well. Find out how you got all those bloody views up. Because yeah, you're over 12,000 subs now on your YouTube, which is awesome. That's overdriving the Porsche. That's what you don't want to do, everyone. I'm going to probably jump in the Discord in a sec anyway, because Braden's over there. I just want to get some real-time feedback from him. I won't change the stream at all. It's just me pulling over and doing a couple of things. What time today is good for you, man? If I did want to hit you up, like when's a good time of day and day of the week for you? Oh, that tail just kicked out a little. So if you're there, Braden, I am trying to get into the Discord. I'm just distracted. Oh, I hit that again, and then I've hit that. It's if that actually felt okay going over that bump then. If I go right over it, it feels okay. It's just the half going over it. Oh, that's too big. We pulled it. Okay, I'm going to pull out for a sec. Give me a sec. Let me get to Discord. Disky Bisky. I've turned it off, so I've got to turn it on again. Oh, hey Hills, welcome back again. Hope you're having a great weekend, a great week. Hello, one Braden Martin. How you going, mate?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm awesome. You know that. What lap times have you done any at all?
First flying lap now.
Okay.
Having said that, this is also the first time I've driven this car, so
that's okay. So my last
salt.
Eels edits, you mate, get food whenever you want. It's all good. I'm not jealous at all that you're eating. I got down to a 2:10.7. 210.8
With the bot?
with the bop, yeah. And it's a full tank. Waiting for mobile batteries to recharge. Padsy, unplug it, and then it never charged, and you go, oh, look, sorry, we can't mow. Unless that's your business, don't do that. I had that problem the other day. The battery was, oh, my headphones have just died.
Yeah, this car's almost easier to drive than the GP3.
Give me a sec. Can't hear nothing. Oh. Nope, that's not the one I need. Okay, you there now?
I am.
Cool, sorry. I'm literally halfway through saying something and driving up the hill and the battery just goes flat on the headphones. Thought something had died in my computer. Oh, no races today, Eels. I'm just practicing for the Bathurst 12 hour this weekend. I need as many laps in as I can, so it's just practice today. Yeah, Cadsy, I'm in the same thing. Yeah, another 12 hour. We've had 250 mils in the last 3 days at 160 last night, so as soon as the sun comes out tomorrow, I'll be mowing lawns for a week. It's going to be great.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Are you crashing? I'm in chat with Braden Martin. He's our #1 driver until Andrew came along. And he's teaching me how to do the supercar. No, the Bathurst. What are we in? The Porsche Cup car.
You'll probably be teaching me. I've never driven this car before, so...
So Jet was in chat telling me, brake early. You want to stay off. No partial throttle in this car. Because it's a rear engine car, any throttle puts the weight on the back and it doesn't want to turn. So you want to roll through the corner and then get on the throttle after the corner. And trail braking's a must.
Makes sense. I managed one lap before I crashed, and that was at 12.7.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. I don't feel like I'm slow. I'm glad you love watching it, Eels. It is a fun game to watch. How many times, Braden, did we get in trouble for calling a game, though? Can I test your audio again?
Yep, coming.
Yeah, you're not coming through on my end. On the streams then.
That means I can say talk shit about them, no?
I don't even know where you're coming through. I can stop in the middle of the chase because I can. Huh. Oh, so he's super quiet. So he is coming through. Okay.
Oh, no, I can't talk shit.
Oh, you're coming through the racing audio. You shouldn't be doing that. So you should be. So it'd be Discord, right? Discord, I can direct you properly. You're going to Windows default iRacing UI. No. I want you to go through Iski. And I've got
Testing.
You're not going through anyway. But you are. There it is, that one there. Test now.
Testing, testing.
I can hear you now. Can they hear you now better? Yes, you were way too loud then. Pull that back. Sorry, everyone. That's my
just
fault.
just streaming things, eh?
Yes. Do you have VRS or anything? No, Braden here is a mad horse punter, and he got us go setups
Yeah.
when he won on the horses the other week. So, but I don't know whether is that the set we're using.
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know what one we're using. J-Mac found it somewhere illegally. What do you recommend for getting I-rating up, Sam? I can give you a serious answer, and I can give you a non-serious answer. Which one do you like? The non-serious answer is just get good. But no, the serious answer is don't worry about I-rating. Like, it's a thing to put you against drivers of the same quality. You need to finish the race to get your I-rating up, so make sure you're avoiding crashes and just finishing every race, because you'll get your I-rating up by beating plenty of people that aren't finishing races. I'm not the best person to ask, because 1,500's the average, and that's where I'm at. So, and I just don't care about it anymore. If it goes up, that means I'm doing better, and that means I'm getting amongst better people. But Raiden, what are you, 4,000 something?
3.5.
3,500. He got there because he's a school teacher and doesn't do any work during the day, and just sits there and sits time in seat.
I wish.
Time in the seat is the best way to get your I-rating up. Just keep on doing the cars that feel comfortable for you, and just do them over and over again, and eventually you'll get better than the people around you, and that means you'll start getting better in races, and that means you'll start climbing the I-rating ladder. But just remember, what did Bernie ever tell us? It was 80% of people between like 1,300 and 1,700 or something.
Yeah, it used to be like most people under 2k, so anything over 2k is like normally pretty good.
Yeah, you're in the top 5 or 10% or something if you get over 2k. Hey Lukey, welcome along. I just missed the Hollywood chat. VRS is unreal because they check your line, gears, braking, throttle against the fastest person. So I use Garage 61 as for all that stuff. That's how I do my data work. That's how we all do it, and we do it as a team, so we can see where we fit in the team. And then in Discord we've got it where it pops up when someone beats your time in the team as well. But yeah, Garage 61's the freer version of that, and that's what I use. It's really good software. Thanks, Lukey. You highly recommend it? Yeah, no, I highly recommend Garage 61. I'm going to do a video on that fairly soon and explain why I like it. But yeah, whatever you find is the main thing. What about safety rating, Sam? If you work on your safety rating, I reckon your I rating will go up. You just need to start from the pits though, or start from the back of the grid. If you see, have a look at my last video I put up, right? It's about me getting into a crash, and I knew this guy was going to be a problem. I saw many signs this guy was going to be a problem, but yet I still tried to push past him, and he spun me. So if I had have just listened to that little voice in the back of my head that said, don't do this, let him crash someone else out, not you, and played it a little bit more cautious, I would have finished probably top 6, top 7 in the race, and I would have also kept my safety rating. But I think you need to work on both of them separately. I think if you want to work on your I rating, you're going to kill your safety rating because you're going to be going for more passes and you're going to be more aggressive. Where if you're working on your safety rating, you're going to be cautious. You're going to not tank your I rating, but bring it down. Or be like Braden and just get good at both.
We try.
He got really good. It was, what was the car? Was it the Skip or was it open wheelers? Formula Ford and Skip that got him. He focused on that for a very long time because we were in that series, and all of a sudden he found him in the. You got the 4,000, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So Kadzi over in the Red App says, never race officials in week 13. Big tip. Yes. We accidentally found ourselves in a few officials. We thought they were non-official in week 13, and it was panic stations. People go crazy in week 13. Oh, sorry, Kadzi. Yes, I am doing vertical stream as well. It should be a dual stream. I don't think it's working properly, but should be a dual stream on the one format. Aussie just followed. Thanks for the follow, Aussie. Best safety rating is don't do short 12 to 15 races. Do the longer 40-minute races and keep clean. Maybe. Your biggest killer for safety rating is if you're an A-class license and you do a rookie race or a D-class race, they penalise you more. The biggest way to get the multiplier for safety rating is increased by the amount of corners. It's the amount of corners you do close to another car. So it's a point system based on how close you are to other cars around you and how many corners you do in that.
Don't listen to Pete, that's 100% false.
I thought Fernie said that was it.
No, it's just how many corners you do per incident.
I thought it was
got nothing to do with how close you are to other cars.
Okay. Well, there you go. Just how many corners you do per incident. So do more corners. So you want to do windy tracks. Nürburgring's great.
And it's only like you last like 10,000 corners or something.
Oh, there you go.
So like, if you've had really, that's why sometimes you can have a 0x and like not really go up very much, and other times you can get like a 5x and still go up a lot because you might have had a bunch of bad races drop off the end of the 10,000 corners or whatever it is. I can't remember exactly the number. Whereas you might have had other ones where you've had clean laps drop off the end, so just getting 1x is enough to make it harder to go.
I choose not to concern myself with it too much. The more you think about it, the more you worry about it, the worse it gets for you.
So I did a 10.58.
Okay, so I'm not far off then. That's full tank of fuel, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the 10.7 that I was doing is good. I was concerned because J-Mac and that were talking about 6s and stuff. But obviously that's cool temp, low fuel probably, but no. Well, at least I'll have some.
Didn't have the box separately either.
Maybe they're just quicker than me and you in the Porsche Cup car. No, I feel confident. I don't feel like I'm that far off the pace. But like I said, when I compare that to what I've been told, I feel like I am off the pace. But I'll probably do a couple of laps in try and find a session that's not as hot and put the fuel down and just see where I'm at. But the main thing is safe. I don't want to kill the car. Those two boys are quick, so I just want to get around without dying.
I think I can pretty comfortably get into the 9s, but...
Oh, you reckon?
Trying to figure the car out, yeah.
Don't say that, because then I'm going to try and get into the 9s, and I'm not going to be able to get there. I felt pretty... Like, once I get a flow... It's just got to not hit that bloody one after the grate. That's where I'm dying the most, is I'm hitting that curb.
On the grass.
Man, the one night soccer training gets cancelled is the one night my family's got something on, so I can't even do the bloody strength of field tonight or anything. Or at least get on and do some more practice tonight. Got to go to the bloody horse event. Here's Andrew. Welcome along, Andrew. Andrew, we're just talking about you. What times have you done any of the laps in the 60-degree temperature days servers? And with full tanks of fuel, I'm doing 2:10.7 is the fastest I did. Braden's in with me. He's doing a 2:10.5 under those same conditions. And how are you? The cutting was the other one. I'm losing it a little bit in the tail of the cutting, but that's me getting the throttle down too early.
Did a 2:10.2. That was with going on the grass.
Yeah, okay. I'm not flowing as well through corners. I reckon there's definitely more time there. But I think once I get off the surface of the sun and start racing in the normal temperature, I think I feel a lot better. Oh, not getting the forest. I'm trying to go around the kink into the forest elbow section without braking, and I find myself too hot when I get down the bottom of the hill at the turn. So I think I've got to touch the brakes a little bit more. He was 207s at 52 degrees the other day with full tank of fuel, Andrew, or no fuel? Oh, and then my braking foot bracket's tampering. I found some time, I just cut the corner. Full fuel, he's doing 207s at 52 degrees. Braden, he's quicker than you, man.
That's not hard.
Okay, have you got Garage 61, Andrew? Because we'll need to get you into, I need to look at your data.
Okay, so I've almost found a second this lap.
Okay, so it is just me not being quick. I liked you more when you were my pace, bro.
So I just did a 2:09.6. Did you have the bop on?
I'm assuming, Andrew, you had the bop on?
Because you have to, if you did it in a test session, you have to add it manually. Because I know I'm only just learning this car, but I don't know how I'd get another 2 seconds out of this on a full tank. I'm not normally that slow.
Well, that's definitely quicker, but it's definitely not safer. Woohoo! You did get added to the Garage 61? Okay, I'll have a look at the data later. Did you definitely manually set up the extra weight and power reduction when you're doing your test session, or was it, what session was it in? Because I got it to 2:08.7 without the bop, because I didn't realise I had doing it wrong. Did you add the setup settings I put in Discord Saturday with the bop? No, I haven't done a thing. Oh, don't hit that bump. Race control, I need a toe.
You're just practicing
get
that
to pick
for
the track. What's that? Yeah.
Oh, I kept it up.
Let me have a look at the Discord. No, so this is, we pick the league we go to, and this is the league is doing, it's a one-off thing. We just want to do the Bathurst 12 hour. That's why we've gone into it. So I do have off.
Did he say whether he was using the correct BOP?
In a test drive, did you change the settings to in-ear? Garage, did you change it down here? To the -5 and the 60 kilos? I
I'm
added
gonna
extra
assume
click
not.
to the wing. I forgot to add the bop.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think I was that slow.
Oh, yeah, so the 207 he's got in Discord is,
That's with no bop though, right?
yeah, but yeah.
So it's basically null and void. Like there's not even any point thinking about it.
Anyway, you'll check out the Garage 61 later. So you added an extra click. So there's two setups, right? There's the setup. I'm using. There's a WIP and then there's a normal one. Should I be using the WIP one?
I'm using the non-work in progress one.
Yeah, okay, me too.
But I
Okay.
don't know what the difference is. I just chucked it on because I don't really know anything about this car.
Okay. All good. I'll work it out later. I'll look at the data and I'll see where I'm losing time. Actually, I'll just pull that up now.
There's no point looking at his data though because it's going to be incorrect.
No, but he's saying now that the one he did the other day is was with the bot.
The 207.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Oh, my 209's not with it. There's a 20 and I'll analyze that one. Hey, Angelo. We're just doing some data work, actually. Just quickly. Trying to work out some stuff. Sorry, we're just. I'll show you what I'm doing. It's just I've got to try and work it out how to show you guys best. So that's not the one. Is that the one? Oh no, I know how to do it. That's what I'm doing there. Sorry, I keep on forgetting that you guys can't see this. Add laps. You can't filter. It's just got everyone's best lap, doesn't it?
You can filter it. Depending on what you want to filter it by, but you can add filters.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find like I want to look at not the like I've got Cal's time here. I can see
oh, damn it.
Cal's time's a 206, but I want to find his time with the pop. Here we go. Yeah, so I haven't got. We've got to add. We've got to try and add Andrew to the thing. So yeah, so I can't really do the work here. So I'm going to have to talk to Mr. McHenry about it, how to work that out. Because yeah, it's not even worth looking at that data at all. Okay, sorry guys. Back to
if it isn't without the 60 kilos on 5%. Well, maybe it is. What time did he say? 207 what?
207s, so it could be 207.9, like that. All good. Oh, my headphones are going to go again.
207.9. Okay, it's not.
It's all good. I've got to work. Yeah. Look. What I need to do is I need to get one of these OSR servers and just see where I sit amongst other people. That's what I really. I'm not trying to be the fastest. I would like to try and find where I'm losing the time.
It's no OSO servers till Tuesday, unfortunately.
Yeah. What time of day are they usually going?
I think from 3 o'clock or something, or 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay, so they're afternoon sessions, so nothing during the day. Are they all this 60-degree temperature stuff?
No idea.
Okay. I'll have a closer look. Like I said, it was a last-minute thing. I knew I wasn't up to speed, so I wanted to focus this week on getting up to speed. There's a wall there. So, I'm going to pull the fuel out of it. Because this is a pre-quali server, I might as well do a pre-quali thing.
Maybe you need more fuel than a normal quali, because it's 4 laps and an out lap.
I can't even see.
I found another 3/10. Yeah.
Oh, there it is, 110 litres. I don't even know what I'm doing. 3.3, so that's 12, let's say 15 litres. There we go. I want to apply. I don't want to save. Apply and close. Test. Let's see where we sit on a pre-quali sort of run. Yeah, I'll get John McHenry to work out the whole Garo 61 thing. You found what?
I just did a 209.3.
Okay. Definitely got to get my turn-ins right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not much saving it once you miss it.
Yeah. You second through the dipper?
Yep.
I think I'm losing so much time at Forest.
Are you doing second there?
Yeah, but I'm just going in too hot.
Yep.
Which means I'm getting on the throttle way late. Are you gearing as soon as it goes blue?
Pretty much, yep.
You're not trying to rev it right out?
Nah, as soon as it's flashed, basically.
Chase, third or fourth, second?
The what? Chase? Third.
Yeah, okay. I've been doing second there. I think that's been throttling my speed into down to Murray's. No one likes Streambotter's Twitch person. Come on, see if I can get a lap. I think I'm overdriving the car, which is always the problem, but I think I'm doing it as in this right now. But that's what I need to know. I need to be able to see the data and see if I'm going in too hot. Or I'm just running the wrong lines, or what I'm doing.
Damn it, that's ruined my run up the hill.
Oh, it's wide. McPhillamy's a problem for me, consistently. Best I've come out of the elbow, I reckon. No, I've got a horse event for school on tonight, so I won't be able to get on tonight. I'll definitely be on Thursday night, but I'm going to try and get on Tuesday night. It's probably my one chance to get on, and I'll try and do some laps, and at least Tuesday night we'll be able to hop in the actual OSR server and go from there and just see where we're at compared to other teams, which would be great. Yeah, tonight's not a chance for me, unfortunately. So what was that lap? That was a 210 flat in the pre-quali setup. Oh man, this car feels good with no fuel in it. Holy! And I hit the wall though. You can ride that, the bump after McPhillamy, not after the grate, really well. You just can't hit it halfway along it. Like you got to either commit to going over it or miss it altogether. Oh man, tell you what, this is a lap. It's a 0x because of coming up the hill.
Yeah, I hit the wall on the side as well, but I'm up.
I'll hit the, I'm losing so much speed down the straight there because of the balance power. Oh, and I've overshot the chase. Damn it.
That won't help.
No, I'm still up though. And that's on my pre-balance of power time.
Oh no.
And I've overshot Murray's. Too deep
I
as
also
well.
overshot the Jake, so it's too deep. I was up as well.
Yeah, that was going to be a low 208 into almost the 207s.
Oh, now we're on the start of the next lap, actually.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
Again. What are you
Low
gonna do,
fuel.
Keep me out of my test session? I don't think so.
Give it a lasso, make sure we're on the bop, and the 60-10% through the times, and hopefully you see it on Garrett 61. Yeah, I'll get Jay back to organise that whole Garrett 61 setup thing. I just want to be able to see my data compared to you guys, just so I know where I'm losing the time. But all good, no stress. I'm learning to drive this thing better, and I'm over driving it now. I'm to that point where I'm getting too confident, and I'm trying to go through corners a little bit quicker, and it's not working, obviously. At least I'm finding the differences. Oh, I nailed that corner, and then I'd missed the next one. Oh, we got air. Who said you can't do a jump at Bathurst anymore? That was a McPhillamy jump. Oh, so we got... Matty Morris is giving me shit on Facebook now. I love fucking putting shit up for people. Oh, I put up the tips videos for supercars because everyone's been asking me. And as I was saying before to someone, that I hate doing it because get all the trolls out.
What did Matt Morris say?
So why aren't you fast then? I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Like, okay, cool. I haven't responded to it yet, but fuck. You do advice for beginners, and then people who are like some of the best in Australia turn around and go, I don't like your advice. I'm like, cool, you're not a beginner, dude. You're an expert. Excellent. Not for you. Move along. Have a great life.
Oh dear.
I've got no fuel left.
I got no front end left.
Well, that's the problem. Is it panel work that's on the ground, or is it no tyres you're talking about?
Front of my car.
Okay. Oh, it slid too hard into that.
Well, my optimals are 2088, and I did a 2093. I think I could have got into the 8s. I kept going.
Yeah.
But
It's all good.
there's
I'll
a
get
little-
there.
there's a
I've
little
got
bit
some
of
data.
for you to have a look at anyway.
Yeah. I'll work on Garage 61 later. I'm going to jump off in a sec anyway as well, so thank you for doing that for me. Oh, actually, I'm to the point where I'm not done. Now I'm thinking about fucking Facebook comments. Awesome. I just want to get one lap in.
What car number did you register the GT3 car under, by the way, do you remember? Just so I don't enter the wrong pre-quali server number.
I'm pretty sure it was 707.
Okay. I have to go find it on the forums.
Oh my god, now I keep on spinning it. Okay.
Oh wow, so this fastest lap was pretty scrappy. That was so close to the wall.
Who did you look at?
Just my time.
Ah,
So close
okay.
to the wall, I was just in the replay. Good luck driving this thing in the wet.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. I still think we just park it.
I was finding it hard even in the GT3.
Even if we're 30 laps down, like, at least we get home, they'll be like, the rest of the field will crash out. Oh, this whole track's terrible in the wet anyway. What times were you doing in the wet?
24.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Survival's the key in the wet anyway.
Yeah.
I hosted last night. It was 8 AM sim time. My best was a 2058. The best was a 2043. Did they have one last night, did they? Yeah, see, I'm nowhere near that pace. Like I said, I just want to be safe. But I do want to see where I'm at. So that's not the best way to do Murray's for a flyer. I think it's the second lap that I find the fastest anyway. Late this afternoon. Yeah, okay. And that was with a quali set, or what was that with, Andrew? Oh my god, I keep on launching it into McPhillamy. Race it up. That was a full tank of fuel. You're doing 2058s in Cool Tech track. Okay. Hey Jai, welcome along, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, I'm about to hop off in just a sec, so bear with me. But thank you for dropping by.
What was your best time, you said, since with the once you put the bop on?
Me personally was a 2:10.7.
Oh yeah, 719.
Yeah, something like that.
Analysis. So, biggest time loss is sector 1. You're braking slightly earlier and not as straight down, and you're braking. My peak brake in turn 1 was 75%. You got up to 85%.
I got to 85.
Yeah.
So I'm peaking too much.
And you had a lot of ABS on in that top range, sort of coming into the corner, and then you got on the throttle before me, but I had to do it gradually, whereas it looks like I pretty much got on the throttle pretty aggressively.
Yep.
And so that first sector, basically, from turn 1 to turn 2, is almost 6.5 tenths. In sector 1, which is basically the exit of the final turn and the thing. Then sector 2 and sector 3 were basically even. You're actually slightly quicker, like 300.
Okay. So I'm losing it. So I'm braking too hard, which is bringing down my top speed, and then getting on the throttle too early, but not quick enough. Like too gradual.
Then you lose another quarter of a second, basically, from Skyline down to the corner before Delvo.
Yeah.
But it's...
Hey Noah, welcome along. It's going okay, man. It's going okay. What's going on with you? Is it braking too much? Slowing down too early?
I'm just trying to look. So what's this?
Oh, I hit the wall again at the grate. Oh, you're kidding me.
Oh, that's brilliant. Wait. Oh, was I even looking at the right thing?
Probably not. Living the dream, brother. Nice. Hope you're doing well. Glad you're doing well.
Oh, that's good. Alright,
You,
so...
you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
So we're just doing data work here, Noah.
So...
Too late on the brake again.
So you're off the throttle and on the brake earlier than me. Earlier than me coming up the skyline, but then yeah, it's a weird trace actually. Then I'm less brake, but on it for like, sorry, more brake, but on it for less. Then I get off the brake, where you pretty much carry 22% almost all the way through the first part.
Oh, so you're off and on the brake more than I am.
Well, I'm not completely off it, like I still have like 3% on, but
Yeah,
like
okay.
there's a point where I've got 5% on and you've got 20% on. And then I get up to about the same peak brake as you as we go around the right. Then you gain a bit of time back here, so it's actually...
Works out pretty well.
Wait, you gain it. Okay, I see. You do gain a chunk of time back, but I think it's because you carry way too much speed into Forest Elbow. And then have to brake way too hard, and then I get it all back on the straight. And more.
That's what I find is my biggest problem. He's like, oh, cool, I'm making heaps of time here, but I've run out of fuel at Forest, I'll sort of fly too. That felt really good. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm braking earlier than you and way less.
Yeah.
Like my peak brake in that point is 55%. And that's happened before you've got anywhere near your peak brake, and your peak brake's like 75%.
This is for Forest. Is that where I'm losing most of my time? Because that's what it feels like. I'm going in way too hot.
Well,
I just did this.
You basically don't. Well, most of the times in the first sector, which is turn out of the last turn and out of the first turn, that's the biggest significant chunk. But then this is quite a big chunk as well. Are you still driving?
No, I'm out. I've got to off.
Yeah, give me 30 seconds of your time.
I'm just going to fill the stream. Just give me a second. Have a great time, all. Thank you so much for putting in the effort of watching me practice. I'll be back Wednesday for more practice, and I'll catch you all then. But until then, bye for now. Miss you all.